sorts of things going on. We want to put comedy acts on stage on Wednesdays and Thursdays, improvisational stages, open mics to bring the opportunity for people who would like to be able to get in front of people with a guitar and sing and what have you. Have karaoke, some DJ. I have about 9 bands right now that would like to go on our stage. We actually have a stage that we built. It's a 12 by 16-foot stage with a complete PA system and lights. So we're looking forward to bringing some entertainment to Trinidad in the form of a lot of different genres and a lot of different things that I've gotten together with the SCRT to talk to them about bringing some acts on the stage there as well.
And I think one of our other important issues is that we're able to employ people, and if this goes through, we could possibly have, say, 20 jobs available. As of now, I think we have 7.
Six right now, yeah.
So at least it's having some employment to the area.
Do you have any witnesses that you'd like to bring forward? Or?
I believe we have a witness or so that would like to speak for us. I could see we can.
Michelle Miles, I live on Ash Street in Trinidad, and I've known Leona and Mary for some time, especially Leona, who's become a very dear friend over the past 4 or 5 years. I know them both, and all 3, I guess, but I really know the falsettos and Leona and Mary the best. Just to be honest and honorable people, and as a liquor licensee myself, I'm really confident they have all the qualities to become responsible and overall excellent licensees. So I hope you'll act in favor of the request. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you. Anyone else have anything to say?
Oh, no, we don't.
I think mostly everybody, I mean, I've been born and raised here. I think everybody pretty well knows me. I've stayed here, worked here, work hard, and we plan on continuing to do so.
Just a question offhand. Have any of you been in the bar business or the restaurant business before where they serve liquor as a part of the establishment?
Not as an owner, but I've served before. I've been a waitress for many years and a bartender. Yes, sir.
I was the general manager of a restaurant called the Elusive Wapiti in Morrison, Colorado, for not too long, just about a year and a half or 2. But I did have the experience there. I used to actually order the alcohol. I actually hired bands because they had a live stage there as well, and it was a full-fledged white tablecloth restaurant as well. So I come from that background.
Have you been instructed in any way as to the rules and regulations of maintaining the bar as far as what's legal and illegal?
Yes, sir.
All 3 of us have our CHIPS card.
Okay. Thank you. Jared, do you have any questions that you want to ask?
As well as most of the employees do as well.
Okay.
I do, Mr. Mayor, if I may. Thank you very much. I appreciate that introduction by the applicants. That was very helpful, as were your questions, Mr. Mayor. Ms. Strange and Ms. Falsetto, you are both 33% owners of LMR Incorporated?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
And Mr. Collinger, you are a 34% owner of LMR Incorporated? Okay. You were kind enough to provide some materials for the City Council this evening, which includes the menu and additional information regarding the food service that will be provided. The hotel and restaurant license for which you are applying requires that you regularly serve meals and that the sale of food provide at least 25% of your business's gross income. Is that going to be the case here at this?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
between the lunch, the dinner we're going to have, and then we're going to also, of course, have a full lunch. Basically, the lunch menu is going to be available after the bar hours are open. So we're going to have that as well.
Okay. And if your restaurant remains open after 8 p.m., then you continue to serve at least light snacks and sandwiches?
Yes,
Right.
sir. That's where the lunch menu will come into effect. Once dinner is over at 9 o'clock and we remain open, then that lunch menu goes back into effect.
Right.
Okay.
And I'll have plenty of food,
Okay.
along with snacks, pretzels.
have any current plans for security for the bar?
We have a security system already in place in the bar. We have the lights on the outside until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Ms. Strange, Ms. Falsetto, and Mr. Colander, as a liquor license applicant in Colorado, you have the initial burden of showing that the reasonable requirements of the neighborhood and the desires of its adult inhabitants are not being satisfied by existing liquor outlets. I see within the packet that you've distributed to the City Council this evening, you have provided some petition signatures,
That's correct.
which would be evidence that a need exists for such an establishment. Do you have additional evidence to present regarding the need, the reasonable requirements of a neighborhood? for such a hotel
Just in
restaurant?
so much as I think that the entertainment that we'll be providing will assist greatly in the desire for people to want to come to our location. It's going to be a white tablecloth feel to it, and I think they're going to enjoy themselves greatly in that place. But the main thing is that it gives them an outlet to come and to maybe see a few comedy acts, and I'm trying to get me and Julio there, and of course the bands that I have got there. So it's in so much as the need that you're looking for, I think that the need's going to be for the entertainment. I think that's an important facet of what we're going to be doing. And unfortunately, people don't like to get up and boogie unless they've had a couple beers. But the point is that I think the beers are going to help a little bit, the liquor's going to help a little bit, bring them in town, and then being able to enjoy the entertainment at the same time.
The Liquor Authority Board must determine if the grant of a hotel and restaurant license to you would result in an undue concentration of liquor serving restaurants in the neighborhood, possibly increasing the need for law enforcement resources in the area. Do you believe that your restaurant would result in an undue concentration?
No, I do not.
Mr. Mayor, I would ask the Liquor Authority to take judicial notice of the character reference letters for Mary Strange provided by Karen Griego, Ms. Torres, and the Honorable Leslie Carabra. Also, I would ask the Liquor Authority to take judicial notice of the character reference letters for Rick Hollander provided by Pat Schroeder, Michael Hoover, and Sandra Nichols. And finally, I would ask the Liquor Authority Board to take judicial notice of the character reference letters for Leona Falsetto, provided by Michelle Miles, Carol Cometto, Jonathan Mangino, and Lynn Thomas Davis II. Ms. Strange, Ms. Falsetto, and Mr. Hollander, the fire chief and the building inspector have both submitted inspection approvals for the premises, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And it appears that your premises drawing submitted with your application reflects 2 separate outdoor patio areas for liquor service